Hi everyone, my name is Camilo Rodriguez. I'm a student from Aviacol and this video is for my English class. In this video I will explain two sickness in flight. Sickness in flight could be a headache, an earache, a cough, could be a nosebleed, could be a heart attack, could be shortness breathing, anxiety, depression, dehydration. Some of these need emergency landing because and others need um, a doctor, a nurse, a personal of health that in flight, and others will be treated in flight. It's very important to remember that we as TCPs, as flight attendants, we can't provide pills to the passengers. We need to sort out the problem, the sickness, by using things that we have in flight. For example, water, ice, clothes, and elements from the first aid kit, and try to find a professional in the health, a doctor, a nurse in the flight, and in that case we can use the medical kit, but we can't provide pills to the passengers. The first one that I choose is the flu. Why? Because the flu is a very common sickness in the world, but in these days that we are living in a pandemic, the flu is a problem because a person with flu could be a person who gets coronavirus, so COVID-19. In this case, if we have in flight in these days a person with flu, we need first isolate the person because we need to make sure that is isolated. Inform to captain, to the cabin, because the captain will require an emergency landing and medical assistance in the airport. Make sure that the person with the flu is using a mask for protect the other passengers, and to try to calm the other passengers. Another one is the peanut allergy. This sickness requires an emergency landing because the person who has a peanut allergy needs medical assistance very fast. Could be because the passenger has eaten a food with peanut. In this case, we need to inform the captain because we need an emergency landing. We need to try to find a professionally held, a medical personnel or a nurse, and try to calm the passenger because the passenger will get blooding in his face, will get shortness breathing, difficult to breathe, and will get anxiety. So we need to try to calm the passenger and provide emotional support. And I have a plus, that is the aggressive behavior, because I consider that is not like a sickness, it's more like a very common situation on flight. In this case, we need to try to calm the passenger, try to make a deal with the passenger to calm the situation. If we are in platform, for example in the airport, we have the option, for example, to decide that the passenger won't continue the flight. But if we have the situation on flight, we need to try to calm the passenger, make a deal, try to keep the situation under control. If that's not possible, we need to communicate with the captain to require an emergency landing and a police assistance, because this person could be a problem for the flight, for the safety of the passenger, for the security of the flight. It's very important to remember that in flight all is possible. We need to be prepared for everything. For that, every emergency is different. We need to sort out everything with different procedures. It's important to remember: never give pills to the passengers. Another one, try to find help from a doctor, from a nurse, from medical assistance in flight. It's very important. And ask for help. If we can't have the situation under control, ask for help with our crewmates, with the pilot, and that. For example, for an emergency landing, for an emergency situation, we need help. We are a crew, we are a team, and we can help each other. That's my video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you.